What's something you do just to piss people off? You can piss an awful lot of people off by just driving the speed limit on the highway. Fuck. You can piss them off by not speeding 25 over the speed limit. Or by not tailgating. People who tailgate. What are you doing? Do you realize how dangerous it is? Or do you just have no idea? Seriously. Every day I drive to work leaving adequate space in between cars. Going as fast as traffic allows. And every day, dickheads tailgate me, pass me, and tailgate the guy in front of me. Like, okay, congrats. You got yourselves an extra 30 feet. Congrats. At 60 miles per hour you are doing a mile a minute. If you leave 60 feet between you and the car in front of you and someone pulls into that space, you need to pull back another 30 feet or so. If your trip is an hour long, this can happen 170 plus times and you will arrive at your destination about a minute later than if you tailgate so no one can squeeze in. Stay calm during arguments. This either calms the other person down with you or makes them lose their fucking minds. No in between. Pretend I don't know what's going on. It's amazing when you're handling trolls online, since they just don't expect confusion as a response. P.O. Tar. 2. Boil M. Mash M. Stick M in a stew? Tastes very strange. Buy my niece excessively large, loud, difficult to assemble toys. She always loves them, and my brother has to put together, listen to, and store them. The only reason she didn't get a toddler-sized drum set for Christmas is because it was sold out. I got her a piano instead, and she refused to open any other presents after that because she was having so much fun slamming on the keys. You sweet, sweet monster. In game, when someone starts screaming at me for killing them or whatever it is, I like to write chill. It's just a game. When somebody is flaming in LOL, they lose their shit most often. I love saying, it's just a game, bro. Some people just cannot take my calm voice against their already salty nature. It's like throwing ice in hot oil. When I invite people over, if I'm cutting something, like toast, I'll cut into like 80/20. Cutting toast diagonally, but not at the corners, really fucks with people. I've not had a second date in 5 years. Haha, I don't know what's funnier. The way you cut your toast or the thought of you inviting a girl over for a first date and you come out of the kitchen with a big platter of toast. So I was thinking, you want to come to my room tonight for some toast? Eat Kit Kats from the top instead of splitting it. Arrest this man. A classic troll is pretending you think a certain cover version is the original. Works particularly well where the original is a grunge or metal song, cause their fans are obsessed with the idea of artistic purity. This is a TikTok song. They stole it from TikTok. Damn. Can't believe they made an entire movie about John Wick from Fortnite. John Wick. They made a shit ton from the Stormtrooper guys. Pronounce meme as meme. Reminds me of Mueros. Beba. Drive the speed limit. Honestly, that makes you a better driver than most people in my town. 60 km/h zone. Drive fucking 30 to 40 at best. Old people everywhere. As someone from a geriatric country, I rather have the old farts going too slow because adapting to their reaction time than the old farts driving 60 km/h in their Mercedes near a school. I'd rather neither. Just say okay when someone is screaming at you, haha. Even better, don't say anything. Raise your eyebrows a bit, make the not bad face. I got pissed off just reading this. Nice. Be unflinchingly polite/positive when you know the person is spoiling for a fight or just trying to get a reaction. You just described my job. Customer service? Yep. Hotel front desk person. Just today I had someone complain to my manager, massively exaggerate the technical issue she had yesterday that took a while to fix. She has the right to be upset, but not to the extreme that she got, and personally blamed me for stressing her out to the point where she broke up with her boyfriend because it took some time to resolve the issue. I'm peopled out for today. Find random subreddits that allow custom flair. Set it to !mod and just go fucking bananas in their comment sections. Obviously it doesn't make you a mod, but at first glance people will think you are. For example, I caused a pretty big scene in a disc golf sub after I threatened to ban anyone who refused to call it by its proper name. !golf but with a frisbee and completely different rule, lesson of their absolute shit show. was when I told users in a Star Wars sub that they were being Gungan-phobic and need to respect people's views on Jar Jar or be banned. How many subs have you been banned from? I'd bet they've been banned from at least 12. When people leave their carts in parking spots as I'm walking into a store, I run over and put the cart directly behind their car, so they have to get out and move it again. My fiance and I watched a woman push a cart across the street to an empty parking spot on the other side, chase it when it nearly hit our car because she didn't look to see if there was oncoming vehicles, and then parked it in the middle of two adjacent spots literally right next to an empty cart return. I deliberately mispronounce or use current slang indirectly or do Fortnite dances badly to make the older students in the school cringe. Lol, my actual little students love it when I try to dance though. It makes them feel important to fix what I'm doing. 3. Ask them about everything. Why? Who do you ask? What kinds of things do you ask? I play stupid. Works every time. Make people explain jokes that are in poor taste. I don't get it. I usually don't go more than 10k over the speed limit, but when someone decides to drive right on my rear bumper, I'll slow down to exactly the speed limit, if not even 5 under, just to piss them off. Works every time. As an American, I had to reread 10k over the speed limit. I initially thought, are you driving a spaceship? But I get what you're saying. I too do this. How do you know they weren't driving a spaceship? Point out your mistakes. I mean, English isn't even my mother language, but it fucks me up to read it. Thank you. How difficult can it be? They're a bunch of idiots. Semicolon dash close bracket. There. I think that was the joke. I respond to FB posts with links to Snopes. I'm definitely gonna have to try that one. Turns out people are okay with being wrong, but they don't like being told that they are wrong, and they really resent being proven to be wrong. The reply I get is usually, you can't trust them, apostrophe, because they won't accept the possibility that they were wrong in the first place. In team-based FPS games, I sometimes randomly fire my gun, as if there was an enemy. I love watching my teammates look in all directions trying to find an enemy. Lol. Back when Halo 3 was relevant, I would pick up teammates in a Warthog and just drive off a cliff. Brandon? Actually stop properly at a stop sign. I have been hit twice for doing that one. Apparently, both times it was assumed that, since no cars were coming, that I'd just blow through it. Every time someone honks me for fully stopping, it fuels me. Pretend to hold opinions on Reddit. If I see someone losing their shit over a little thing, I do this. But on UGIO, Facebook groups, the overall mood of the groups are just competitive people are assholes, and casual people are cringe. We sometimes do this in writing groups as well. Half of the community is just, I don't have a black, female or LGBTQ person in my protagonist group. Is this a problem? People will reply, yes, diversity makes US stronger, and all I reply with is, stop using your novels as a society acceptance checklist. And boy does it piss people off. This is my only writing pet peeve. BTW. I like to say espresso instead of espresso at snooty coffee shops and watch the barista squirm. Plus, it makes my kids laugh. Sir, you need to find the exit and leave. I'm from London and I really enjoy pronouncing espresso like espresso to my Italian friends. They get incredibly irritated. I'm from America and I drink cold tea with lemon juice mixed in. I hope this is a joke. Sadly, for many drinkers of traditional style tea, it is not, but it tastes great. Make my front yard extremely tacky with garden gnomes, pinwheels, pink flamingos, and the old lady bending over wooden placard. It looks awful, and I love it, and my neighborhood hates it. I'm thinking of ways to improve upon it. The best ideas I have are the wacky waving inflatable flailing arm tube man, checkered flags on a string, gargoyles, and something else that I can't put my finger on. I need ideas. Someone help me out. How do I seriously make my front yard / garden look totally tacky? Toilet fountain. That's trashy. I have standards. I want gaudy and tacky, not trashy. Although, We can find where that line is between tacky and trashy and go right up to it. Bubble machine, that is a gnome that is bent over and the arm moves the bubble wand to the bunghole and blows bubbles. Point out grammar flaws edit. To all the people correcting my grammar. Thank you. You forgot a period. Maybe they're pregnant. With that logic you must be too. If someone gets their shopping cart too close to me at the grocery checkout, I unload my cart at the speed of molasses. Molasses can reach the speed up to 35 miles per hour. That reminds me of a quote from Bill Burr that I'd paraphrase. Sometimes you can piss everyone off. You say, Trump is such a dope that he makes me consider voting for a woman. Apostrophe. Goddamn, Bill is full of wisdom. Ask more questions when they are already annoyed. It also helps if you look like you do not realize they are frustrated. If you are new to TattleTale TV, please subscribe. We have new videos every day. Stay tuned for more coming up next.